Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chassidy, and today I am welcoming you guys into my lovely kitchen. Tonight I wanted to save a little bit of money because I've been eating good today. Obviously, you guys saw what I ate earlier. I'm still kind of full from that, but I have to prepare me a dinner, and this potentially might be my lunch too. But tonight I'm just gonna prepare some garlic butter chicken strips, tenders, whatever you want to call it. Some yukon potatoes with ranch seasoning and a little bit of zucchini with just some basic seasoning. So okay, guys, so now I am back to mix my seasoning in my little bowl here. I've already cut my chicken, as you've seen, and I just cut it down the middle. I personally, that's just a preference thing. You can cook it however you want to. You can even do this with chicken thighs, wings, breasts, whatever you want to prepare this with. You can do it. It's just chicken. It's just seasoning. But I'm going to show you exactly what I put in my seasoning. It's just some simple things. It's not really complex. You may already have these things in your home. You can use whatever you have, basically. I preferably prefer now. Some people may call me bougie, but I swear I'm not. I said prefer. I prefer pink Himalayan salt. And I've actually done research myself, and I found that this is like half the sodium of table salt. So I feel as if, I don't know if it's me or if it's a mind thing, I swear this has more flavor than your regular table salt, and it's half the sodium. So I was like, I love a 2 for 1. So I'm going to start off with my Himalayan salt here. I honestly do not measure things, so I will try my best to tell you guys what to use in the description. But as far as right now, I'm just going to eyeball it. That's how I cook. If the recipe calls for a specific measurement, okay, I'll use it. But if I'm just freestyling something, I do not measure, and I probably should get better with that. But that's another thing, so we'll see. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I am cleaned up, and I'm gonna just give this a little mix one more time before I dust this with the chicken or whatever. And I just want y'all to see the flour is here. It's just nicely coated. It's not like drenched in flour. We're not frying chicken here. We're just searing it. We want a nice little crust. You know, everybody like a little crust. Okay, so I have my seasoning here. And again, this is pink Himalayan salt. You can use table salt if you want to. Sea salt, yo salt, whatever salt. Use whatever salt you want. Black pepper, smoked paprika, Italian seasoning, onion powder, and a little bit of accent to wake the flavors up. Let's get it going. All right, let's season our meat. So I'm just gonna dust this on here, and then I'm gonna give it a nice rub down. So I didn't add as much Italian seasoning as I thought I did. So I am going to add some more. And luckily, one hand is still kind of clean. And this top is not really like all that, so I can do this with my hand kind of. It smells good, y'all. I am going to let this sit and cover it with a paper towel. And then I'm going to let it sit in the refrigerator. Ooh! Smells so good. It's a little light seasoning. Probably might add a little bit more paprika too, you know. Just a tad, not a lot. This is a nice seasoning combo. Like, I would definitely be using this. Ooh, it smells so good. Alright, so I am gonna let this sit in the refrigerator and let it, let the seasoning seep into the meat, seep into the chicken, and then I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, so now we are going to go ahead and take care of our potatoes because these will probably take a little minute, and I want to go ahead and put them in the oven as early as I can. So I am going to start with some Yukon gold potatoes. I wanted this type of potato just for this specific meal, no particular reason. I've been eating red potatoes and I want something else basically. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give these a cut. I will probably do like a little cube or so. I'll cut them and then show you. Cause once again, I do not measure. I don't know why. I just don't. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these. Okay, so here are my potatoes. Y'all can't see it, but here are the potatoes. And I am just going to put some olive oil in here and use this seasoning. And like I said, you want to just, be careful with the ranch seasoning. You don't want to overdo it because overkill is like bad. So no one wants that. So I'm just giving it a little shake. And I am usually when I'm cooking with olive oil and I don't want to use a lot, but I know I need some, I just make this my little measuring tool. So I'm just gonna pour this in here until I feel like it doesn't need any more. And that's just 1. That's 2. And 3. So for now, I'm gonna put that there because it's a little messy. I'm gonna here and try to coat it and then see what I'm working with. Sometimes you can just get away with that 3. And I think this might be able to do it. Might add just a tad bit more. Okay, just gonna dry that off. Put that to the side. And I'm gonna just make sure that I got a nice coat of olive oil on the potatoes. Get violent if you have to. I'm just kidding. Okay, so these are coated nicely. So I'm going to open the ranch seasoning. And it's only 60 milligrams of sodium. That's not that bad. But still be careful. No salty potato. I'm just gonna get this in here nicely. Okay, I put some here. So for now, I'm just gonna try to move these things around. It's got a nice color in it. I kind of even want to add a little Parmesan cheese too. I always gotta do the most, you know. Always. And now that I'm thinking, I think that might really be like a real nice combination. I think I'm gonna add parm. Let's see. Okay. So you can see these do have a nice coat on them. They look good already. I can smell it too. Like I really do want to put some Parmesan cheese on it. Nice. See right there? Now I'm gonna get my dish and pour them in there. I'm just gonna use a glass dish that I have here. You can use metal if you want to. Doesn't really matter. I just like this dish. I'm going to just dump this lovely mess of potatoes into here. You don't have to line your pan, but if you want to, just to be careful, I totally understand. I'm a little overthinker, so I get it. That looks divine. Look at that. And then imagine when they come out the oven, it's gonna be all brown and crispy. What? Okay. I think that I am going to add a little bit of grated parm. Not shredded, but grated. You know, just a little. Let's see. I think I'm gonna add some. Okay, so I just got some grated parm here. Can't see the front. Kroger brand. It really don't matter. You know what you're doing. Any brand will taste right. Well, not any brand. Can't say that about any brand. I don't know about grape. We're just gonna sprinkle a little happiness on top. And oh yes, that is going to be divine with that bite of chicken. Okay. Sorry, I love cheese and I get a little happy. That's enough. I have to tell myself to stop. All right. So here we have the potatoes and we are going to pop these in the oven and get it popping. I grabbed my spatula because I thought that I was going to need to give a little mix, but I think we evenly coated over here. I think we good. So I'm going to go ahead and place my foil on top and place it in the oven. BRB. Okay, y'all. I have covered my potatoes in my little casserole dish. Nothing fancy here. Okay. So I'm going to place these in the oven probably for about 30 minutes, but I will watch them. I have them on 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So, yeah, I'm going to place it in the oven and I will be back for the zucchini. All right, y'all. So I am back lastly with last preparation, which is the zucchini here. I'm just going to cut them up. I like to cut it down the middle and then cut like this or whatever. I guess you would call that a lunar shape, you know. Whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these and then I will place them into my bowl here and add a little seasoning mix. So go ahead and cut these here. I'm gonna get a spoon here just so I can, you know, get all up in there. All right, and once again, I'm not really gonna measure the olive oil. I'm gonna measure by the cap here, and it looks like 3. 3 must be the lucky number tonight, cause yeah, it's giving. So I'm just gonna stir this up a bit. And when I put the seasoning in there, I feel the need to just really get in there and work my hands. So once again, my good old faithful pink Himalayan salt. And like I said earlier, no measurements. I think that's enough. Onion powder. And black pepper. You like black pepper? You like pepper? All right, and lastly, because I like to add a little accents, you know, a little goes a long way here. And that's enough. Okay, so first I'm gonna toss like this. Actually, it looks like I don't need to dig in. I really didn't want to. That's right. That's really. I'm just giving it a little stir. And I am going to also refrigerate these and let them marinate in the seasoning as well. I really wish I could smell this, but you can't. But understand that it smells really, really good. All right, so I am gonna let this chill and let it gather its life, aka get real seasoned up and real seasonified. And yeah, we'll be back. All right, y'all. So, my hands are ashy. But we are back, and we are going to go ahead and prepare this lovely chicken. As you can see, too bad you cannot smell it. But it is nicely seasoned here. I am letting my pan here get hot. And I'm going to prepare this once again with that lovely olive oil and a little bit of butter. So, see here. And I'm just going to go ahead and start, you know, slicing a few pieces of butter. You don't have to add so much butter in the very beginning because you are cooking with olive oil too, so don't forget that. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a here. And that was probably half a teaspoon. I'm just gonna, you know, throw that thing in first. See, we got a nice sizzle here. I'm gonna use my tongue and just start laying them out. And let's see how we do. I'm gonna turn up my fire just a tad bit, but not a lot. You know. And I'm just gonna use it. I lay marinate this one first. That was divine. Let it cook a little bit more. Now I'm gonna turn it down some because it's really getting up there. Okay. Now I'm gonna turn it over. Look at that. Yeah. So I say that was probably that one still needs to cook some more. Maybe 5 minutes on one side. Turn this one over. How much I got to turn it? Y'all, these are so damn good. Oh my gosh. And they smell good. Imagine if I make this with some pasta. What? I'm gonna add a little bit more butter. I'm gonna keep them moist. Keep them moist. Yeah. I even let the butter touch on it. Look at that bad boy. What? Do you see that? Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm finally on YouTube doing what I've been doing for the last few years. It actually makes sense to me. Like I said, there's a time and a place for everything. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this one because it's clearly done. Look at that. Baby, let me tell you something. What? This one can come out too. And I'm gonna add some butter at the end with a little garlic, you know, let them marinate in there. Not marinate, but more seasoning. Look at that, that tender. That is just, oh my, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Now, I'm going to add what we have left because we're almost done. See, this was a quick meal and I love a quick meal. Yes, I enjoy cooking, but do I want to be cooking all day? No, I do not. So, all right, y'all. So we are almost done with our chicken here, but look at how these bad boys. And yes, I took a bite. I just needed to see how it was going to turn out. And turns out, it turned out. It's good. But our potatoes are almost done. The alarm is actually about to go off. Yes, I use my alarm. I got that from my mother, you know. It's better to just time it versus burning it or doing something else. So I'm gonna go ahead and check on the potatoes. Maybe they can come out, maybe not. Let's see. All right, so our potatoes have only been cooking for about 30 minutes and I poked at them. They're definitely not ready. So I may turn the heat up a little bit and also, of course, let them cook longer, but this is what we're working with so far. And they look pretty good. So we're just gonna let them cook because good things take time. All right, y'all. We are cooking our very last item on the menu for tonight, and that is the beautiful zucchini here. And again, this is just Himalayan salt, some cracked pepper, some onion powder, and a little bit of onion powder, and also some olive oil. So I don't need a lot of olive oil to cook with. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to really use any olive oil to cook this. I'm going to use butter, as you can see. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like when I cook, it done came off my pants. When I cook vegetables using butter, it just, I don't know, it brings the flavor. It just brings it all together. So that's what we're going to use here. So I'm just going to start by cutting 2 tablespoons. So that'd be, this is fresh out the fridge, so it's kind of hard. I forgot to set it out that much. Dump that in there. Ready? I'm just gonna coat my pan really good here. And as you can see, the butter is melting. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and just start gathering the zucchini. You can actually dump all of it in here. This doesn't take a while to cook. It's real quick. So you want to be careful too to go ahead and cook it really quick, because it's a texture that I'm looking for, and I don't want it super soft, but I don't want it too firm either. Ooh, the juice is flying. So now keep in mind water in here, like cucumbers, so may have a little water in here. That's okay. It's not gonna hurt anything. Actually gonna help me to get the texture that I want. So I'm good. And I'm gonna actually turn it up a little bit so I can go ahead and hurry up and cook it, like I said. So I don't wanna cook it too long and then it'll be soft, because I'm not looking for a soft texture. Want a firm yet soft. Somewhere in between. So we are almost at the very end, and I cannot wait to eat, guys. If you guys cook this, make sure you comment. Let me know what you thought of it. If you added a little twist to it, you know. I like trying new things, obviously. So if you try it and you add something else to it, let me know what you did to it. Make sure you share this with your friends, your family members. You might want something quick to cook. You get off of work and you don't know what to do. It's still a little healthy, full of flavor. We like flavor over here. So I am just about done with my zucchini. And this is exactly how I wanted it. It's like slightly soft, but yet still firm. It's gonna be so good. When I eat it with the potato, oh my god. I can take that off the fire now. We're just about done. Look at you guys. Yum. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and cut them off because I do not want them to be soft nor watered down. We're done. Alright, now let's check the potatoes one more time. Alright, y'all see these bad boys? They are almost done. But I'm going to leave the foil off this time while I put them back into the oven, because they're like delaying the process, and we're good on the foil now. So we're gonna put it back and let it cook. I'm gonna give it probably, I'll come back in another 15 minutes or so, we'll see. All right, y'all, the potatoes are finally done after a whole decade of waiting. These were definitely trial and error. I know they look a little charred, but they're not. I will never, I don't know why I thought that was okay, but I will never cook the potatoes on that low of a heat because I don't have all day to be in the kitchen. So next time I'm going to cook these at a higher heat, but they smell really good. And of course, I have been dibbling and dabbling, and yes, they are giving what they need to give, honey. And dinner and lunch is going to be legit. And we are finally done. All right, so I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of the Audacity with Chassidy. I know you can't see my face, but that is not important. But I just want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching, subscribing to my channel. If you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you'll be notified once I post a new episode, whether it be me eating out or cooking in my lovely kitchen. Make sure you comment, like, and share with your friends and family. And I just want to thank you all for watching my video. Thank you.